All right, good morning everyone. Melissa here. So let's talk about a couple things here. So I didn't mention this yesterday, but I was out last night with my son. He wanted to take me out for Mother's Day, and I have another son who's taking me out for Mother's Day. So it's like halfway through May, right? And we're just, really um, doing a lot this month for Mother's Day. So, anyways, last night, I also went to another place to get a job, and he had one night available. So I was like, yep, I'll take it because I was so ticked off at my job for the lack of money that they gave me. I got a message yesterday and I wouldn't even answer it. I'm not even answering this. I was so ticked off, but this morning tips were paid again. So that needs to be talked about too. So don't feel if you feel you're not being treated right at work, you can find another job, right? So I usually get hired on the spot. I'm a good worker. I talked about what I do, at my job now. So continue building skills, guys. Continue. But I will not be taking a full-time job yet because yesterday I signed up for stuff to get resource help with work, which is what I want to do. I want to, like, instead of just getting another job, I want more resources to help me build my skills. So I think investing in yourself is the smarter way. So today, I have a few things going on. Well, I have a lot going on again. Let me see. I have a thing to go to. I have a meeting. I have homework again. I studied last night. And then I have school tonight. So, yeah, there is a lot going on. And then there's a few more things going on. So stay busy, ladies. Stay focused. Stay, invested in yourself. Continue to invest in yourself. There's amazing resources here. Free education. There's some classes with tech, which is what I want to take. And also, I need to pull together my pitch for my loan for my cleaning business. Um, and I talked to a lady yesterday, and like I said, she was great. And she's like, "Why are you write down why you're shooting for 10,000?" And when I talked to somebody about my pro-life work, he's like, "You don't want to come from a place of scarcity when you've got all these plans to help women." And I'm like, right. And he's like, so the best way you're going to be able to do that is to have a successful cleaning business. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yep, you want to be able to control your money. So I was thinking, if I could use resources to do everything I want to do, um, that I could do. Like I could learn to, I want to definitely be public speaking, which is my weakest area. But if I invest in myself, I'm willing to do that and willing to look into sales and leadership and everything. And I was hoping people could, churches and others could come up behind me and help me as I get out there. A lot of girls don't want to go to pregnancy centers. They don't want to talk about things. They're too ashamed to talk about things. We already know that abortion is more than a pregnancy, right? There's a lot more going on than a woman just being pregnant. So a lot of girls don't know how to talk about things. They don't know. They don't even understand. They can't even process everything that's happening with the unplanned pregnancy. So as I get out there, I'm thinking, okay, I said yesterday I want to do this, 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 and he was just like, well, you need the money and you want to be able to control it. I think I can probably go both ways. I think if I can succeed in my business and control that money, I can succeed with a lot of money. But I think I can also get a lot of donors. So I'm just trying to figure out how to pitch, my future plans and what I plan on doing. So there's a lot of work in my head. I was last night on GPT talking a little bit about that conversation. One of the benefits of me starting my business now is where other people have had websites and they used, they had to use the back stuff or whatever and get SEO and everything to get up there. Now with Chat GPT, it's a conversation where instead of just you're typing in one thing, like give me a good cleaning business, and it comes up, well, here's this, Chat GPT will go and look across everything and be like, this business does this, this, and this, so here's your best three. So that is the benefit of living with Chat GPT right now.